As we all know, iPhones are packed with hidden features and tricks that are actually most of the time very useful, and they will make your life easier using your iPhone on daily basis. So in this video, I will show you guys 10 things that I'm pretty sure most of you guys didn't know that your iPhone can do. Hidden features and tricks that will help you a lot and allow you to do more with your iPhone, like this one right here from the Notes app. So you head onto your notes, you're on a note. What you can do right here is tap the three dots right there at the top corner, and then you will have here your recent notes. So you can see that's actually a menu. You tap right there and it will show you your recent notes right here, and you can quickly move to any note you want directly from there. It's actually pretty useful, so you don't have to go back into the notes folders. You will see all the recent notes right here. You can even clear the menu with that button, but again, you can just go ahead and jump to any of your recent notes as easy as that. Now on the Photos app and pretty much anywhere on iOS, you know that by tapping the status bar, it will get you to the top of that app. So if I'm scrolling here on the Photos, tap the status bar, it takes me at the top, or maybe on a website, or pretty much on any app. But did you know that on the Photos app, you can also use another trick to go to the bottom, basically to the beginning. So if I'm just right here scrolling on my photos and I want to go to the latest one, all I have to do is just tap right there where it says all, and it brings me back here to the beginning of my photos. Now, one of the coolest features on iOS that was actually very useful when you took a screenshot was the magnifier. You could actually take a screenshot and then go right here to markup, tap the plus button, and you would have a magnifier right there that would allow to highlight a certain part of your screenshot. That was actually super useful, but I don't know for what reason Apple has actually removed it from iOS. But you can still use that, but you will have to use a little trick. So here's what you need to do. When you take a screenshot, tap the share button right here. Now right here you might see the Books app. If you see it, then you're good to go. You just tap on it. If you don't see it, then you will need to actually save this to your camera roll. So let's just save this to the photo, and then just head on to the Photos app, tap the share button right here, and then go ahead and find the Books, tap on more right here. There you go, you will have Books right here. Now what this will do is that it opens this on the Books app, and once it does, you will actually be able to use the magnifier option. So you tap here on the markup tool, tap the plus button, and then we have the magnifier, the exact one that was also part of the screenshot tools previously on iOS. How cool is that? Of course, you can use the green like dot right there to zoom in and out if you want to, like that. You can change the size of the circle, and of course even change the circle's color. Everything can be done as easy as that. Now once you're done with all this, you can just tap back right here. Then you can just go ahead and tap the three dots here and just tap the share button, and you will be able to share it anywhere you want, or even save it to the files, because this will be converted into a PDF file. Or if you just don't want to do that, you can always of course just go ahead and take another screenshot right here and you're good to go. Now another pretty cool trick when it comes to the photos that will save you a ton of time is adding pictures to your albums. Now usually when I add pictures to my albums, I will have one or two albums that I just add a lot of photos to them, and then iOS will basically learn that for you. And once I tap the share button, you can see I have here add to album, but it will also show you the recent album you have added to, so you can just tap right there and quickly add the photo to that album. Now here's another one that I think is very useful, and it will save you a ton of time. So when you're on the Photos app and you go to an album, if I just open an album like this and I want to go back, so if I'm using my iPhone with one hand, I don't want to reach for that button right there. All I have to do is just slide like that. You just swipe down, as easy as that. You can get back to your albums menu. Now the new calculator on iOS 18 is of course way better than the old one. we have now here the menu for the history. We have the ability to convert stuff, and it's much better. And also it has a back button. Previously we used to do this, now we have a back button. But when it comes to deleting a large number like this, it will take you a lot of time to do that. But what you can do is actually simply tap and hold the back button, and in a second it will clear everything. So it will also work as a clear all button simply by tapping and holding the back button. Now here's another really cool thing that your iPhone can do. Head on to your settings, go under apps, and then find music right here. So when we go to the music, we will have something called sound check. Now this is a very useful feature. If you use Apple Music, then you must enable this feature. Now what this will do is that it will basically level out the music on your iPhone. So you know, when you play different songs, some songs have like a lower volume, some will have a higher volume. So you will need to adjust your volume based on the volume of the song. This will level out all the music on your iPhone, so it's actually super useful. Did you know that if you want to share a reminders list with someone, you can actually do that in a very quick way? I'm not saying about sharing it to collaborate with someone, because that will allow them, of course, to also have access to change something on your reminders. But what you can do is just go to a list and then tap the print button. Right there, what it will do, it will basically create a list of all the reminders that you have. And from here, you will be able to actually go ahead and share it. Simply tap right there. That will be created into a PDF file with all your reminders. And then you can just go ahead and save it to files, or maybe just share it anywhere you want. Now with iOS 18, you know that Apple has added this new section for the apps. Right here, we'll see all the apps that you have installed on your iPhone. Now sometimes it will be hard to find an app if you just go scrolling, or you don't want to type the search right there. The easiest way to find an app is just go by the letters right here. So if I want to just find an app that starts with Z, maybe I just tap right there and it will bring me right back there. As easy as that. You can just tap on the letter and it will take you to the apps starting with that letter. Now you can use this pretty much anywhere. Wherever you see that list of letters, you can use that on the apps library as well. You just tap the letter and it takes you right to those apps. On the lock screen of your device, if you use the battery widget, did you know that you can actually choose what device you want to display there? So here I have the widget for the battery. Of course, it's showing the battery percentage of my current device, but I can actually tap right there, and where it says automatic, you just switch it off and then tap right there on devices, and you can just go ahead and choose whichever device you want and start displaying the battery percentage for that device on the lock screen. So that is it for this video, guys. These are 10 things that your iPhone can do on iOS 18 that you probably didn't know about. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you did, and of course subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one.